Hi guys, it's me Karen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the second part of Fairy Celebrations by Klara Markova, sorry. And we're working on this page here. In part one we did the house, the wood, and the little branch on the little broom down here. And today we're going to work on something on this page. I'm not quite sure if I want to do the rocks or the pebbles or whatever this is down at the bottom. The house is hanging from probably a branch or something up above here. So it's not touching the ground and these things kind of hang down. So I guess I could have glued some rocks around it with some mortar or something. So I'm not sure about those. We've got mushrooms on the top up here, and we've got some little ladybugs, butterflies, and the cute little dude over here, the bow, some of these leafy things, berries. I'm going to make those blueberries because I don't know what kind of berries they are. They could be currants or something, but blueberries come to my mind, and why not? We'll throw some blue in here so we can get a butterfly blue or something. This is like a strawberry. We have ribbon coming down here. There's a little key on here, and there's like moss growing all over the place. So I guess maybe we will start with the rocks and then get to the mushrooms and the ribbons and crap. Well, maybe we'll just work on the bottom half of the page. I don't know. So this is all kind of guessy for me. I'm using the Coloursoft pencils and just kind of pulling them out from the swatch book here. So I have them written down color wise, and I'll just be using this to try to figure out colors for everything. I done the house up here in the first video and kind of did the green leaves and then had to add brown to it. So I'm having no trouble layering on top of colors in this book. I don't know if it's the paper, but I can put, like I said, I had like 4 colors on here, then I added 4 more colors, so there's like 8 layers on the leaves. There's a ton of different colors in the wood doors and stuff. If you watch the video, you'll see how many layers that I've been putting on here. And I'm not having any problems with it, so that's always nice. I'm doing very light coating though, so that might have something to do with it. So we're going to go ahead and start here with the rocks. I'll get you down just a whoosh closer. Sorry about that. That should be good. I'm going to pick out some of these rocks. This is the light sand, and we're going to put like a little highlight on some of these. That would be on the top of some of these rocks, on the sides of some of these rocks. I want to make it kind of so they're not, there's a little berry there, all the same. But I want to at least get a little color on each one of them. So how are you all doing? We had excitement yesterday, so we got the air conditioner put in. That is an ordeal if you've ever had that done before. So we had the company that we used also is the one that put in our furnace a while back, so great service from them, so we decided we better just go with those guys. And I spent 6 hours, 2 trucks, and then of course we had to have a electrician come out to do the electricity work. Brown black. This is the darkest color, and I want to put that on the bottom side of some of these rocks. And then, of course, it runs on gas. So we had the gas guy come out also. Then the furnace guys were working on it because it goes along with the furnace. So they have to attach the two together. There were new electric wires put in the house, in the garage to go out to the unit through the walls. It sounded like I had bombs going off all over the place. My cat was not happy and hid under the bed for most of the day. Then we had to have our thermostat recalibrated mid-brown because it was only calibrated for heat. So they had to redo it for the cooling part so we can put it on not a timer, but a schedule. So it's got a program in there that I can set it up to go on at certain times of the day. And then I have learned a lot, you know, like a kill switch outside in case anything happens. And then there's 3 different ways I can turn this unit off. So that's always fun. Figure those out. Pamphlets so I can read up on everything. And then I have to get inspections done after all that's said and done. So on the phone calling up because you have to have a duct inspection done for all the ducts in your house. And then you have to have an electrical guy come out and double check all that. And then you get a mechanical permit. Yeah, I did not know you had to do all this stuff. You know, air conditioner. Just thought they came in and put it in. No. So we got a lot of work left to do that we haven't done. There's another little berry. They're throwing berries all over the place here. So yeah. But we ran it yesterday just to make sure everything was functioning. Had the humidity test taken on all the ducts to make sure we're not getting too much condensation in the house or any condensation at all. So that was fun. I've never had a house, well, never lived in a house with air conditioning, so this is a learning curve also. And boy, did the house get cold yesterday. We set it because it was 74 in the house. They had turned off all the heater and the air that blows through the house and all that kind of stuff because they had to work on it. So it got a little warm in here. And they wanted to check it to make sure that it would work, so they set it at 70 and wanted to see how long it would take it to get the house down to 70 from 74. Didn't take terribly long, but it's really cold air that blows out of that thing. Dark terracotta. So yeah, we had fun with that yesterday. Definitely won't keep it at 70 to keep the house cool though. It was just a bit cold. So we're thinking about 73 for when that needs to kick in. We kind of played with it a little bit and thought that might be a good temperature. So if you guys have air conditioners in your homes, what do you keep it at during the summer? we can get up to, well, during our summer season, it can get high 90s to 100. We don't go too much over 100. If it is, it's only by a couple degrees. But without the air conditioner, our house would, you would add about probably 2 to 3 degrees on top of that. Our house is a 2-story house, and we do not have what we call old growth trees around here. I'm bringing a little ochre. So the trees we have are not terribly tall. I mean, some of them are, but they're not shading the house at all. So it's full sun, blaring on the house from morning till night. The way we're situated, we get it all day. So the house will build up heat from that. Half the time we were just running electric fans in here to try to cool it down. And of course it's not cooling it down, all it's doing is pushing around hot air. So sometimes it would just get a little too unbearable, where you either wanted to go drive in your car because your car had air conditioning, or you'd want to go to the mall. And guess what we cannot do this time of this season, this year. We cannot go to malls. We can't. I mean, we could drive our cars, yeah, but you don't want to live in your car. Brown. So we thought, why not this year, instead of being totally uncomfortable for 3 months, we're going to do the air conditioning thing. So hopefully you will enjoy it. And I know that we'll probably enjoy it for years to come too. I mean, we only get older. Not young chickens anymore. We can't even go down to the, well, we can go down to the river as long as no one else is walking around down there. But since the kids are out of school, that's kind of where they go, the river and the lake. These are both right up, well, one's down the hill. We live on a big hill. So one's down at the bottom of the hill, and then the lake is up at the top of the hill. And we have not visited either one of those this year. Okay. Those are looking pretty good. Going in with a little bit of cream. Okay, let's see, I'm going to add a little green in there too, just because we have moss growing. And we might as well put a little slimy green stuff on here too. Oh, I forgot to show you. Lincoln green. We'll put a little of this in the moss while we're here. We're not going to put it on the leaves. We're going to do the leaves kind of the same way we did the ones on the top. But I'll try to make it look like I'm doing it on purpose this time. Okay. I'm going to take a little black and go in the darkest areas here. I should probably bring in some brownish black too. Okay, somewhere in here is the brown black, or brown earth. We'll use that one. Did I use the brown black already? I don't know. Between these two. We'll use the earth one first. Kind of over the same color, we just put down the black. Using a little more pressure on this. I'm holding the pencil funny too, but it was comfortable. Just trying to make those look a little rounder. And a little of that around the door too, and we may even color these little rocks, I'm not sure. Okay, brown, black, just to darken those up a little bit more. Okay, going to use a little bit of the cream, and we're going to put pressure on this and blend those colors in a little bit better. So we're kind of burnishing it with this color. Okay, now we're going to move those out of the way and go in with the greens and get some of this mossy like. Okay, we'll go in with the pale mint and give a kind of a highlight in some areas. I'm going to make these all different. Okay, then we'll go in with the yellow green. Add a little of that in there. Okay, let's see. These are the same colors I used up here on the leaves. This is the gray green. Then we'll go in with the Lincoln green. Then we'll bring in a little of this mid-green. Bring some of that into the rock too. So here we have some moss. We're going to throw some cream in that also. Oh, there we go. Anywhere where we want it lighter, we'll just add that in. We'll blend all those colors together if there's any white showing. And there we go. If we want, we'll take a little Prisma black and just darken one side of that. Just kind of draw the line in and pull that color in just a teeny bit. Brings out where the moss and the color connect to the rocks. So you can see it just a bit better. There we go, moss. There you go. Light sand. Looks like I need to put a little color in over here. That'll be it. Alright, we have some grass growing up here. We want to do that in kind of a bright color, so we'll take in the yellow-green. Kind of doing the yellow-green in the shaded areas. Then I'm going to pop in some of the mint. Mix those together. Back in the yellow-green. Just bring it up a little bit. Probably not my favorite combination, but pop in a little of the, what color? Brown black, just to define that a little bit. Fortunately, that's our only grass, so we don't have to worry about it looking terribly good there. I think we got a little too much of the dark color there, so I'm going to just take my eraser and lighten that just a bit. And maybe we'll take a little in here. Just tap it on the moss a little bit. Kind of give it a more splotchy look. I don't know what your moss looks like, but ours has always got white highlights in it. Something like that. And we'll add a little prism in here just to soften those up a little bit. We'll add a little green over some of those. I think I may have gotten those a little heavy. All right, I got these little guys. We're going to go in with, let's see, I'm going to make them all a little different. So we're going to go in with a light sand as a highlight and the Lincoln green as the darker color. So we'll put the highlight down first on the tips here. And then go in with the Lincoln green here and do the darker. And blend it into the other one. I think that's a little leaf there too. Okay, and then we have these. Let's see. Yellow green. It's kind of bright, isn't it? I'll do that on these tips. Sorry, I'll get the color for you. Yellow green. This is the mid green. Okay, then we'll bring in a sharpened pencil. These are getting kind of dull. I'm going to bring in the Lincoln green and make it darker in the center. There we go. I'm going to throw some of this in the stem here too. And put in this brown, plain old brown. Bring it into the leaf too. There we go. All right. Now we have strawberry leaves. They're kind of dark, kind of green. So we'll go in with the mid green here. And a ochre. Sorry. There we go. Back in with the green because I didn't do the little stem here. And a little of brown earth. And that should look okay with the red. We're just going to go over here to these guys and put a little brown earth on their petals first. And then use the Lincoln green and add in a green color, which isn't very green with the brown, but it'll work. We'll throw in some of that mid green too. Trying out different colorations. Figure out which one we like the best. Okay. Now we have berries, and I have to get out colors for that, berries for that, berries for that. So hold on. All right, we're gonna do like the little blueberries here, and then we'll have to call it for this part. What I'm using here is baby blue, and that's going to be my highlight. It's a really pretty color. I like that one. Then we're going to go in with Indigo. Missed a whole berry here, didn't I? Go back in there and get that little guy. There. Oh, and then we have the berries up on top. So we'll get them too. These kind of look like different berries, but still going to do them the same way. And with the indigo on these. This probably should have been kind of an orange red, but too late now, huh? Okay, now in with the Prussian Blue. I forgot to put the indigo blue on that one. I mean, it wouldn't be a picture that I colored if I forgot a berry, right? Put it on the edge. Now on paper in the sketchbook, or the swatch book, I should say, the Prussian Blue is darker than the indigo. And the Baby blue is the lightest color we have. I'm just going to go over it now with the baby blue and go around the edges, blend all those colors together. Don't know if I did it on that one. Then I'm going to pull in the Prisma White and lighten that center just a bit more. Like our highlight here. Just a bit in there. And there we go, we've got the berries done. Probably bring some of that blue up here into the curtain, and then definitely up there into the, somewhere up here. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in part 3. There probably will be part 4 and 5, who knows. I seem to be taking a little longer with these pencils. Sorry about that. I hope you're enjoying, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.